What's good, YouTube? It's B Cool's back up on the scene with another video, man. Hey, look, what we got today, man, is basically how men move, or how a real dude finna move versus how lanes be moving. You know, how men move versus how boys move. You know what I'm saying? So basically, before we get into the video, though, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? It really helps boost with the algorithm and all that. But look, man, first we gonna start with DMing, right? When a real dude finna DM, bro, you're not worried about oh, what she gonna think. Oh, should I put this emoji here? Should I not put this emoji here? Should I put this question mark here? You're not worried about none of that, bro. A real dude is just gonna text. They're gonna DM. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna be worried about all that external BS they be telling y'all, bro. All it is you got a text, right? You text and you don't beat around the bush either. A lot of y'all boys out there, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all who ain't there yet, y'all be beating around the bush. Y'all be taking all day to ask, you know, or to get your point across. You know what I'm saying? A real dude is gonna be direct to the point. It's gonna be right. Here's how it's gonna go for the boys. Here's how it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna DM first, right? The initial DM, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, swiping up on the story, whatever it is, they're gonna do that initial DM, and then, you know, they might get a reply, and then they're gonna say something like, oh, you play any sports? And they're gonna be like, yeah, and then you're gonna be like, oh, how long you did that? And then it's just gonna be boring conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's not getting to the point, and then you're gonna beat around the bush with basic small talk until finally, you know what I'm saying, later down the line, or she's just gonna stop responding before you even get to that point. But you're gonna ask or you're gonna get your point across, whatever you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to link, if you're trying to just rock with her, if you're trying to mess with her, whatever the situation is, you're gonna get your point across way after mad lines of text. And that's not what you want to do. You want to get straight to the point. So yeah, or not straight to the point. You don't want to, but when I say straight to the point, you don't want to lead off and be like, you get that text message, or you send her a text message, right? And then you just gonna be like, well, you trying to smash? You trying to, that's not what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But the real dude, what he's gonna do, he's gonna send that initial DM, and that initial DM is going to leave space. It's going to leave space for a response. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be no boring nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be simple, but it's gonna leave space for a response. You know what I'm saying? It's not doing too much though. Y'all be doing too much, and then that be making it dry. You know what I'm saying? Leave space for a response when you text something. Text something that, you know, that actually make her feel some type of, or like think about something, or feel some type of way, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you got a girl, it was just her birthday. You could swipe up and be like, how was your birthday? You know what I'm saying? It's not, it's simple. It's simple, but it's like, and I don't even like giving y'all exact plays and stuff, an exact word, so I'm not saying exact like that, but you know what I'm saying? But it's something simple. And a lot of the times that be greening, because girls, you know, they generally like to talk about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be like, oh yeah, I did this, that. Like, they're going to like to talk about their birthdays. Girls care a lot about their birthdays, y'all. That's also some sauce that you wasn't expecting, bro. Or that wasn't supposed to be in the video. But girls care a lot about their birthdays, man. Like, girls will cut you off real quick about that. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so you got to leave space when you DMing somebody for a response. And then after they respond, right, since you left space for it, or since you made it easy to respond to, you know what I'm saying? Then you can start getting into what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Be like, it don't gotta be immediate. You could say something else, you know, or something. I'm not even giving y'all like a guide. I'm not trying to give y'all a guide, because every conversation is gonna go different. And that's what I mean by a dude isn't gonna Like, you don't gotta worry about what she's thinking. You don't gotta do too much. You just go. You know what I'm saying? Or you just talking, bro. You just talking. Like, or it's not talking, but you get in your point. You get into your point. You know what I'm saying? You making your point clear and your interest clear. You know what I'm saying? So that second DM or that second text from you after she replied, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something getting more into that point. It's gonna lead you into that point. And I'm not giving y'all no plays. I'm not saying nothing in specific. I'm just saying what you want to do is start leading to that point after that second text. And you don't gotta overly do too much. Stop stressing about question marks and all that BS and emojis and all that. All that's BS, bro. Just girls do not care because, like I was saying in another video, if y'all ain't checked that out, check out my last video. But like I was saying, girls don't care. It doesn't matter what you say if a girl has interest. Or I won't say it doesn't matter. You can't say no egregious, you know what I'm saying, just or nothing like that. But and it definitely do matter if you say something like, if you say some corny stuff or you do or like, you know what I'm saying, you lead off overly lustful and stuff, that's gonna get you in a bad place, or you're not gonna get no response like that, or you're gonna get blocked or something. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is that you should, like, I kind of lost my train of thought, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, basically that's the point. You know what I'm saying? Get to your point sooner. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you want to mess with this girl for, get to your point sooner and stop worrying about all that. But also, now we're gonna talk about the second thing that separates one thing that I would say that separates dudes from girls in this aspect is gonna be heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? When you handle it after a relationship, you know what I'm saying? It's not always gonna be, I'm not saying that it's always gonna be easy, right? But what's gonna separate the boy, right? The boy or the lame, you know, they gonna be like, they gonna sit in their feelings about it. They gonna stop working on themselves. They gonna be crying. They gonna or crying all the time. They gonna be begging her, come back, come back, come back. You gonna, or not even begging her. You don't even gotta beg her, but you gonna let her come back too. If she's begging to come back, you gonna let her come back, assuming it was like, no, it depends. You know what I'm saying? If y'all in a relationship and y'all just broke up or something, and it goes on and off over like some arguments, like let's say, so because a lot of time, most of the time, I would say like it'll be the girl overreacting about something. In my personal experience, is what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? It'll be the girl tripping about something, and then you know what I'm saying? And then the dude, and then like they break up, and then they get back together because at the end of the day, it wasn't that deep. You know what I'm saying? If that's the situation, I wouldn't even. Boys would, you know what I'm saying? Boys in this situation, they gonna go for that. You know what I'm saying? They gonna go back on and on all the time. They gonna do all that back and forth with all that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, every dynamic is different, so I can't really hate on going back and in because I don't know the issue. But at the end of the day, if you get disrespect, if you break up over disrespect, though, a boy is gonna let her come back. Whether that's, oh, I'm just gonna clap the cheeks. I'm just gonna clap the cheeks when she come back, and then I'm gonna stop texting her. No, you're not, bro. No, you're not. That's cap. Cause I promise you, what's gonna happen is you're gonna end up clapping, and you're gonna be like, damn, I kind of miss her, bro. And then you're gonna start talking to this girl all over again, bro. Just cut her. If you break up, if she disrespected you, you shouldn't even be worried about that. You shouldn't be thinking about getting no cheeks. You know what I'm saying? You should completely cut her off from your space, completely block, or just get her out of your space. You know what I'm saying? That's what a man is finna do. When they go through a heartbreak, a real dude is finna, you know, you might be sad for like 2 to 3 days, but you're not stopping to work. You damn sure not stopping working on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You still making progress, working on what really matters, all that. A dude's gonna let himself have 2 days. I always say, give yourself 2 days. Anything happen, give yourself 2 days. You can be sad about it, and then you gotta push forward, man. Like, cause life too short to be grieving for weeks on weeks on weeks and months on months or years, all that crap, bro. you're gonna give it 2 days, and then you're not gonna think about her again. Every time you think about her, you're gonna cut that out of your head, you know what I'm saying? And now you back into moving forward. But I understand heartbreak ain't easy, bro. Breakups ain't easy, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not saying you just gotta move, like, just instantly move forward. Like, you know what I'm saying? It take a little time recovering, you know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna be sitting there thinking about it. You're not gonna be sitting there in your feels about it, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna start moving forward. You're gonna keep moving forward, and that's what's gonna get you out of it, you know what I'm saying? That's how a real dude finna handle it. You're gonna give yourself them 2 days. You can be a little sad about it. You're not gonna get overly in your feelings though. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna, kind of process it, you know what I'm saying? Process what happened and all that. And then you're gonna get back to moving forward after that 2 day. And then the last thing I gotta tell y'all, man, is that men are going to focus. I say this all the time. They're gonna focus on money and not girls. You know what I'm saying? Man, a real dude, you finna move forward. Like, you always gonna be focused on your goals. I mean, not even money. It don't even gotta be money. Whatever your goals are, because you could have goals that you don't make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you like to do, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna be focused on getting towards your goals instead of thinking about you're gonna focus on getting towards your goals instead of thinking about chasing girls. You know what I'm saying? Girls is gonna be a side thought. You know what I'm saying? Most real dudes, you know what I'm saying? You could do it multiple ways. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you'll see dudes, they just got girls just to crack. You know what I'm saying? Just to crack. And you just focus on yourself, because relationships take a lot of time out of your day. So, if you just gotta get one off, you know what I'm saying? Then just you got some girls that you can go to for that. That's a different stage in your life though. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you in that self-improvement phase and you don't got time like that to be worried about no girl, that might be something that you do. But you know what I'm saying? A dude's not gonna be they're not gonna be focusing on girls all the time, chasing girls, looking around. Oh, where the O's at? You know what I'm saying? All that BS, bruh. No, when have you ever seen a real dude? If you watch, right? I was just saying this in the video I reacted to 2 days ago or yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I was reacting to that Duke Dennis video. Y'all check that out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude, like, you see successful people, they don't be looking for girls. You know what I'm saying? If you at a party, they chilling. They just chilling. You don't see him overly turning and looking for girls and trying to be on point. He chilling with his homeboy. He having a good time. That's the whole point. A dude is gonna do what it takes to have a good time. Chasing girls, bro, you don't have a good time when you just out looking for girls. I promise you. Not once have I really had a good time. Well, I mean, I have, but just looking for girls alone, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? No, you don't do that, bro. Just, if you find one, for sure, go up to her by all means. You know what I'm saying? You should. But looking for girls and stuff, a real dude, like, you don't gotta do that, because you got other people you can go to. You know what I'm saying? So all that looking around BS, cut that out, because even girls see that, and you look less on, what's the word? It just makes you less attractive, looking around all the time and all that. You know what I'm saying? It don't look attractive. You know what I'm saying, to girls. But yeah, y'all get y'all paper right. You know what I'm saying? The boys, they gonna be chasing girls all the time. Those are your dudes talking about where the O's at all the time. All that crap. Or not chilling with their homeboys at a part, or not talking to their homeboys and stuff if they around girls. All that crap. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Or the boy might be too scared to go up to girls in general. And if you at that phase, that's a whole nother different story. Let me know if y'all want to see a video on that, but on confidence in terms of approaching girls. But yeah, man, that's gonna wrap up the video. Like, subscribe. I appreciate y'all watching. But yeah, we out.